I want a supercar, but I have a problem. I'm pretty broke and can't afford one. So I decided instead of getting a real job, I'd just buy cars, fix them, and try to sell them for more than they're worth. That's why I have this beauty, a lovely Mercedes wagon that the seller was so excited to get rid of, he actually dropped it right off at my front door. That's usually a sign that the car is minutes away from exploding into thousands of pieces, and it turns out that's true in this case too, because this thing is completely screwed up. The biggest problem is by far the fact that the expensive air suspension has failed.
Remember I said the air suspension is a common failure point, and that's the big issue with this car? It's not that. I can tell that's not the problem because there's literally no airbag. Even in the rear, it's a spring.
So it turns out it's even worse than I thought. Someone just threw in suspension from a totally different car, so I'm gonna have to take it out and replace it. Now that's easier said than done, because the beautiful thing about living in a cold climate is that everything rusts and becomes impossible to work on. But after fighting it for about an hour, I'm able to get the totally useless suspension out and get this beautiful, incredibly cheap, probably incorrect suspension in.
I think that's on. Aha! But now I have to do the other side.
I'm sure this won't be hard at all. Well, it turns out it's worse than I thought because the wheel didn't even want to come off. But after even more pain and suffering, I'm able to get that side finished as well, put the car on the ground, and admire my cheap fix. Follow to see how the rest goes.